and good morning. Already off to a start with the makeup routine for the day, starting with the foundation that I talked about, reviewed, the little wear test of in the last video that I uploaded. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 16-Hour Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation. My shade is Light 20 Neutral. Last time, or the first time I wore this, I wore it over my Supergoop Glow Screen, which made me very glowy and dewy. Loved it. But I thought I'd see how it wore over just a more normally moisturized face. Let's talk about the to-dos today, shall we? So, Finley is already off at daycare. Got him out a little bit earlier than we normally do this morning because last night I booked a quick little project where I am the role of a newscaster, put my newscaster voice on. And so I wanted to be able to tackle that first thing this morning, and just in case they had any revisions, I like to turn things around pretty quickly. I also booked another project that wants a live session at noon, which, as I film this, not all that far away. So we are going to finalize the face, which will include some new products. We'll get there shortly. After finishing the face, gonna do the live session. Then I want to film some short voiceover videos, like TikTok-y reel type things. And then I would like to record a demo. I have done some work for video games, not actual games, but like advertising for the games, and they're under NDA, but they're projects I'm really proud of. And so what I typically do when that happens, when I can't actually share the work that, you know, I'm proud of and it showcases maybe a more unique facet of my voice, I will write my own script and I'll create my own demo, basically writing my script, saying the voiceover, laying it over audio so that it sounds like a finished spot, even though it's never actually been run for a company. It's just so somebody, a client, a potential client, can, you know, hear my voice doing something that they're interested in to see if they like my voice in the context of what they're looking to complete, whether that's a video game ad or something else. Doing that video game demo is really important. Whether or not some or all of it gets done today, it's certainly on the list. And this Rare Beauty brow is not working in my favor today. I feel like the pencil part of it, the waxy pencil, is a little harsh. Let's get on to this new makeup. Okay, now this is something that I've been wanting to get to for a few weeks. It's not super long, but in the makeup world, I mean, it's a limited edition sort of collection, and so I hope everything's still available. But Wet n Wild sent me their Lilo and Stitch collection. And you know what the funny thing is? Talk about the perfect kind of coincidence between what I do full-time, which is voiceover acting, that's my booth, and my other interest, which is makeup. Lilo and Stitch, the character of Stitch, is the first character I can ever remember doing a voice for as a kid. Like really kind of playing around and trying to see like if I could imitate the cartoons, the actors behind the cartoons, and like without even realizing that this is someone's job to voice over those characters. And lo and behold, here I am, years later. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the first layer to this box. And let's do this. Okay, so you can hear the voice. This is the Ohana eyeshadow palette, which looks gorgeous, by the way. But one of the famous Lilo and Stitch lines, Ohana means family. I would do that obnoxiously all the time as a kid. What was the other one? Oh yeah, it was like, Blue punch buggy, where he gets like really mad or something. Oh my god, I'm cringing right now doing these voices on camera. So I'll definitely use this on my eyes today. Then there is the Hula Honey Bronzer Quad. There are 4 look like lip glosses, which look really, really pretty. Look at there, chillin'. Stitch is just chillin'. And then there's this one, which is Got the Scoop, adorable. Ooh, and then a red one. This is called Let's Rock. The clear one, by the way, is called Surf's Up. These are all called like chillin' lip glosses or something. Okay, now the bottom. Ooh, it looks like a setting spray, hydrating setting mist. Then there is the Soaking Up Rays Body Luminizer. This is absolutely what leaked, but it looks gorgeous. Then there is an exfoliating multi-scrub, a sponge, but get this, it comes with a surfboard to set it on. Okay, that's like easily the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. There is the Flying High Waterproof Mascara. Not gonna lie, I don't love waterproof mascaras, but I will try it just for today. And then last up there is the, ooh, waterproof eyeliner set, which looks like it has a black and a blue liner in it. Okay. I'm so excited to try these. Let's go. Bronzer first. I'm going in with the lighter of the two matte shades in this quad palette, and it's a very subtle bronze on my skin tone. I kind of think the deeper one might be too deep for my skin tone. Let's see. Oh, surprisingly not. It's a more intense bronze, but I don't think it's too deep, especially if I blend it or mix it with the lighter one. And it's a really pretty texture. Do you guys remember how hard it would be to find a matte bronzer from the drugstore? Like, get out of here. They would all be chalky, poorly pigmented. And now look at this. Wet n Wild is just coming out with them, limited edition, maybe never to be seen again. And it's like a really nice formula. And this is even over a powder foundation. So I already have like something drier on my skin, and it still is applying pretty flawlessly. I'm also gonna go ahead and apply the highlighter in this palette, which is gorgeous, but very glittery. If you like, you know, dewy, balmy sort of highlights, this is not the one for you. This is an in-your-face, I made the choice to wear glitter today kind of highlighter. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that one bit. There isn't a blush in this collection, so I am actually going to use this coral shade from the eyeshadow palette. Ooh, and that is very pigmented. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, 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 ooh. Very pigmented, but it's working. It's working for me as a blush. Cute! Onto the eyes. Got a little sidetracked there. Now for the eyes, I feel like because I'm wearing blue, doing blue on the eyes would be a little too matchy-matchy today. So I'm just gonna go with what feels natural, which is more in the brown tones, golden tones for me. And this shade is like a matte terracotta, and it is applying beautifully. I did apply some primer, some Urban Decay Primer Potion to my lids though, which might be helping with the pigmentation, but still, no patchiness. Okay, so this really is just, I feel like the most basic look. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's giving off sunset vibes and not just like neutral naked vibes, especially with the gold on the inner corner. And I used this shade right here. There are a couple different textures in here. There are mattes. This one up here that I applied to like the outer half of my lid is a matte base with a gold shimmer to it. There's an outright glitter right here that I'm a little nervous to use on my eyes right now. And then there is this one that I just applied with this finger that it's kind of like a shimmery overlay. It's not as soft as you'd think. It comes off as this very sheer, iridescent wash on the finger and on the lid. But overall, as a color palette, it really grooves together for me. I like it, especially when you consider the warm tones really contrast against the blues. That is how you can make a real eye look that pops. But for right now, this is what I'm gonna go with. Let's get into the, ooh, you know what we can do? We can do the classic pop of color on the lower lash line trick that, oh my gosh, I think it like started with beauty YouTube, right? That was one of the #1 tricks I saw other people share. I know I probably shared it myself more than once. We're gonna take this blue eyeliner and use that on the lash line. Oh my goodness. 2008 is calling and it wants its pop of color back, but it can't have it because it's busy right now. And here's the thing, what an eyeliner to do this pop of color with. Back in the day, back when, again, this was a trend, these kinds of automatic eyeliners I would never use because they were so dry. Like you could never guarantee they would give you this kind of color payoff on your waterline. It would just be way too dry. I don't know what it was about the packaging that made them that way for me. But look at this. Love it. Now for the mascara. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't love waterproof mascara, but I'm doing it for you. All right, so I actually, for whatever reason, the lashes on my left eye are cooperating far better than the lashes on my right eye today. It's a mixed bag for me. It doesn't really curl, adds some length, adds some volume, but it's not my favorite. Maybe it's because I am dreading removing this at the end of the day. Let's finish off with the lips. I'll be real honest, the eyes got a little bit out of hand for me today. I didn't expect this kind of drama, so I'm just gonna keep it clear on the lips. This is, again, the Surf's Up lip gloss. And it's just a clear gloss with an iridescent blue, purple iridescence to it, which you can actually see. I don't know if that comes across. It's giving my lips a little bit of an icy shade, which kind of complements the blue eyeliner that I have going on here today. Okay, she is tropical. She is feeling a little retro with her retro. 2008 is retro now. I don't know that that's incorrect. I have heard like a Backstreet Boys song on what used to be the oldie station around here, and that really hurt, but it's unsurprising, and therefore, yes, this might be a vintage eyeshadow look. Can't dwell on that now. We got a live session to do. So the live session is done. We have since done that. We've had lunch, which was heated up blueberry crumble. This is not a health and fitness channel, so go somewhere else for that. I also, take this off. We have also pumped. We've gotten some auditions in. Now it is time to create those quick little videos for social media.
Minneapolis, y'all ready to ball out? Because the NCAA Women's Final Four is going all out with a weekend of free events, Friday, April 1st through Sunday, April 3rd. So go on, grab the whole fam, and get ready to jam. The NCAA Women's Final Four, game for anything.
Okay, so didn't quite get that demo all the way done. Everything's recorded, just gotta pick some music. So we'll do that tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I really just wanted to go pick up Finley, so I did that. And here we are, end of the day. And honestly, guys, let's check in on the makeup for a second. First of all, the powder foundation, this guy from Bare Minerals, you know, it really stood up well today without putting it over any other sort of heavier moisturizer, more of a matte moisturizer. Did really well, really like it. The rest of the Wet n Wild Lilo and Stitch collection, also really like it. The eyes, look, the eyes, the eyeliner. Check out how that eyeliner is still in my waterline. Nothing lasts in my waterline, you guys. Same with face powders, glowy highlight, blush, yada yada. I like it. Not really a bad thing to say about this collection, other than that I hope you guys enjoyed me trying it out, testing it, seeing what's inside, and seeing that really embarrassing moment of me doing the Stitch voice. That's it. Last time, I promise. I did it again. Okay, let's call it a day. Goodbye.